Okay. Let's get to it. So, last time, we took our little Dark Souls shortcut, came up this way, got ambushed by some fluffy denizens of the north, and now we're trying to ferry our stuff down this rope. I've got too much stuff I want to carry to climb at one time. You can only climb when you're under your weight limit. But there are fluffy things down there. And despite their fluffiness, inside their mouths, there are sharp things. And they very much enjoy touching those sharp things to me. So, we're going to try to burn some time and see if they move off. By basically chilling in this nice little house. There was, now that I'm remembering, I've already checked the basement. So this should be pretty much devoid of useful stuff. Unless I see a postcard. No, it's a sticky note. Unfortunate. And we've checked all the rooms upstairs, except for one. Which, now that I'm remembering, I'm gonna take a peek in. I think, yeah, it was this one, because I would have picked those pants up. Yeah, that's not a table. I guess it is a table. It looked like a cardboard box. Anything interesting on the ground? Anything cheeky? No. Man, you don't have to be so spooky with the music. Yeah, and these are the rooms I've checked. Last proverbial night with a torch. You know, all these windows, you think it might be a little brighter inside. But it is what it is. Okay, there should be... Oh. Well, that's actually nice. I'd forgotten there was a container there.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Stored some things over there, but there's a better one. Because that stove is the, that stove is the star of this place. Okay. Somewhere, yeah, there it is. Sewing primer. What did we pick up? A hatchet? H is for hatchet. I guess no. But basically it's about burning time until those wolves move off. And who knows that all blah, 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 who knows how long that will take. And I'm asking because it's not me. Okay. Apparently reading is extremely thirsty work. Let's check outside. Man, still? So there's one wolf that I can see down, two wolves I can see down there. But this area should also have a bear kind of walking back and forth somewhere. But I don't see it. I think the bear is less aggressive than the wolves. Like, it won't hunt you quite as much as the wolves, at least in my experience. But it'll mess you up if it actually does end up attacking you. Okay. Let's finish this book. Reading in low light conditions, ruining our eyesight. Ta-da! I can now sew better. And also, it is now quite dark. Let's see the situation. Hear wind outside. Not too much wind. Ah, that was a weird noise. Okay, I'm not seeing anything fluffy. But of course, that's never a guarantee. You know, we might have lucked out. Let's pop a quick squat. Maybe sleep as close to the morning as we can get. Because the one thing I'm worried about is the huge fatigue loss. Did I really drop the bedroll somewhere? Where did I put that? Planks? No. Oh, there it is. Got lucky with that one. Can probably only sleep for about 5 hours, honestly. Okay. Definitely less sleeping time than I was hoping for. Because it's still the middle of the night. Okay, that's not great. Not the best. Shelf. Is there a door here? There is. Okay. So the bedroll is by the front door. Let's see. Do we hear or see anything? Well, I can't see Jack on account of the darkness, but I don't hear anything. Oh. I hear an ooh very far that way. Oops. Not walk off the cliff edge, please. And that might be enough. Because I can drop at least some of this stuff at the bottom. Yeah, let's go for it. We can climb down right quick, drop some stuff, and climb up again. As long as there's nothing waiting right there to get us. Oh. Okay, that was an owl, not a fluff. Come on, come on. Okay. Metal Gear, is that? I don't know, but let's drop quick. I'm gonna drop this. Drop this. There's another bow up there. We can drop this one. Drop the tools. Drop the extra combat pants. Drop the sweaters. Drop the extra pajamas. Drop the socks. And now, let's head back. See how much fatigue this actually takes to go up. Because man, look at how fast it goes down. Okay, not a huge amount actually. At least not as much as I was concerned about. And we can use that fatigue reduction to go back to sleep and hope to get to morning. Fingers crossed anyway. Okay, crate, door. It's kind of by the next window over here. And down, planks, bedroll. Perfect. There we go. And probably, I mean, hopefully sleep for maybe 5, but I think we'll only get like 3 or 4. Unfortunately. Yeah, wouldn't you know, it's still dark. Oh, hey. Got the living off the land achievement. Survived 25 consecutive days not eating anything that didn't come from harvesting or nature. So that's nice. Okay, but still have some time to burn. Let's pick some things up. Like we can pick up the bedroll. We can start picking up things that we can barely see on the ground. Water bottle, please. Uh-oh, water bottle's gone. Never gonna find that again. It's gone, Jim. Stove. Drop this stuff all in front of it. But it's hard to see. The interior lighting seems to update faster if you go inside and outside. So let's go outside. Still kind of dark. Maybe wait for an hour.
Looks like I made it through another night.
Well, there goes the fog. And yes, we are slightly more visible. Not great, but better. At least enough to see splotches on the ground. And I suspect that I won't be coming back up this way. But it wouldn't hurt to leave a little bit of food and water. Because you never know. If I do come back up this way, and I'm in a bad way, it's nice to have some food and cooking supplies, fire supplies nearby. Because it could save you. This is just sticks and firewood. I don't think that we're missing anything. Could have sworn there was more water, though. Is that really all there was? Yeah, 3 scent marks. Okay, this is basically firewood, so it can stay. Only like 2 kilograms free. Okay, I would like a high visibility range to make sure there's nothing fluffy down here. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Okay, great. Looking good. Looking real good. The question though, hearing a woo way over that way. Which way do we go to not get stalked? I think we hug the edge of the ridge up there on the right side. We hope we don't run into the bear, which ought to be in that direction. Okay. Kind of wish I could have scored more food, but I think we'll be kind of heavy as it is. I hear an ooh, very far away in that direction, which might actually be over by the maintenance shed, which is not great, because that's where we're trying to head. Let's see, do I see anything? I'm looking through that gap in the trees. I can barely see the frozen lake. Looking very closely for movement. I don't see any. Now we're looking in the trees on the right. Mostly looking for the bear over there. Don't see it, so let's head out. Let's see how encumbered we are if we pick all this stuff up.
Too heavy.
Okay, I've had worse. Definitely have had worse. Let's get the bow out to be ready. And actually, let's be super ready. Because you never know. You never know when something might go sideways. Actually, you do know when things might go sideways. The answer is usually. At least that's what it seems like for me. You need to stay very far away from fluffy things, because they will snort me out right quick. Oh. Cave. Now, I suspected that the bear hides in here, so I didn't check it before. But I'm not seeing anything. Usually there's bones and stuff if there's a bear.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
This cave on the map? It's not. I kind of want to do a charcoal. Feels risky, but I think it might be worth it. Memento key? Come on now. Come on now. You can do a charcoal inside, right? Nice. I don't want to do it outside because it's a great way to get ganked by something fluffy. Because they will move while you sketch. Because just like lemurs in Madagascar, they do like to move it, move it. Okay, it's kind of past this area that I'm going to be starting to get worried about the bear. But with any luck, we'll be able to hear it snuffling around before it sees us. The worst case scenario would be to get caught out by the bear and some moles at the same time. Certainly one way to go. And you probably would go. Okay. Listening. Okay, deer over there, so if I can get over there, it should be safe. But this is where the bear likes to hang out, from what I've seen. But I don't see it. God damn it, getting chased by a wolf already. See that? So we gotta get a little bit quick on it. Okay. Ideally, we could lure the wolf to a deer. Get the wolf to catch the deer and then take care of the wolf. That's double meat. But in the absence of that, we really just have to keep moving as much as we can. Put distance between. Hopefully the wolf goes around to the left side, because then it should get the deer. I want to go up that pass, and that'll take us to the maintenance shed. Man, 3 scent marks really is dangerous. There you are. You got pretty close, didn't you? Yeah, you did. Alright. This is where we make our stand, I guess. Alright, you're gonna run up to the corner. Come on now. Don't want to get stuck up on any geometry. And we might actually be able to make it. As long as I don't flood this. Or he gave up. Nope. Nope. I don't think I can go through there. Because this geometry is a pain to pick through. Come on, come on. Yeah, oh, to you too. Okay. Okay, I think we made it. Fantastic.
Feels like a lot of gear.
Woof. Pun unintended. Okay. Bunch of cured stuff. Let's drop all of our 2 cure items over here, so they're easy to find. Drop, 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 drop. Droppity, drop, drop. Skrillex, drop the base. And I like to have the saplings in a different spot, so they're not so hard to pick out. And you're cured. Okay. Well, that went pretty well. Guess the scent is the meat. Okay. Let's get a little bit of this. And a little bit of that.
I might have to drop some gear.
Oh, that's right. Had a gear locker out here. I'll put the rope and the rifle in there. Let's unload the rifle first. Because I do like to keep the cartridges on me. Yeah, this one's much lower condition. Drop you. And drop you. And also... yes, you. I like to have a cooking pot. And we also had extra clothes. There's still a little bit of excess weight floating around somewhere in the inventory. We can find that later. Okay. I have no idea where I would find these memento keys. I feel like they should be in the same biome. But I don't think there's anywhere that I've not been yet. Well, I'll have to think on it. Pop a quick nap to save. And then we can call it there so I can check how the audio changes affected things. All right. Until the perhaps less than proverbial next time.